it's something where if you like being around it, like go be around it, because there's things you can do with it that are fun, that are interesting. You know, it's not for everybody. Everybody that does stuff want their whole dream is to someday be in a show or get a P. Okay, so now what do you do after that? There was some stuff that came in, like what was her name? I mean, she's a good painter, but she wasn't gonna be. Oh Jesus, Rhonda. Remember her, the mother of those kids?
Yeah.
Okay, I liked her because she was a nice kid. She had some paintings. They were cool. You know, it's like me. She wasn't gonna be in the Met, you know, or anything. And she came in. I was doing the show and putting shows together and whatever. And I said, and this is what I did all the time. This is why I don't have any money or another gallery. I liked people, so I kind of understood what they were doing, and I'm like, yeah, bring me a piece. I knew it wasn't gonna sell, and and it was huge. It was a picture like a tulip or something.
Okay.
And I hung it.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I really did.
I think I remember the thing you're talking about.
And you know, stuff like that, because I knew that like it would help their perception of what they were doing. You know, like I was really naive enough to think about when I started doing this thing with Margaret that it really was all about the art. That it was, and it is a little bit, but not really. Not depending on which crowd you're running in. Somebody's still got to pay to put the lights on and
Right.
all this other shit. You know, so you really, if you want to be successful at it, you do have to find a target audience and market to them, and everything else you do in every other fucking business. Whether
I was gonna say it's just like any other business.
donuts
plan.
or fucking wire nuts or whatever. You need to, you know, unless you're a philanthropist, you're just running it for the hell of it. And you don't need the money. Okay,
Yeah.
so I thought it was this other thing. I really believe that. In a way,
Yeah.
I still believe that's possible, but it's just not. It's naive. Okay, but I guess the point being, okay, so now your dream is to get in a show. Well, guess what? I don't know, but through some quirk of fucking nature, me, your fucking jackass Joe, gets to be your fucking guardian angel and put your painting up there in front. Okay, great. What's next on your to-do list? Because now what? Now nobody bought your paint. So what are you doing? So it's like play it out. It's like think it out. Where are you going with it? What are you doing? What's going to happen when you eventually reach the goals you set for yourself? Okay, and if it's going to be this, and if it's just going to be, oh, well, then don't do it. You know, or do it and know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Don't be pissed off because somebody didn't buy your painting or you didn't get in a fucking show. Okay, you can be, but get over it and think about why you're doing what you do. You know, then go out and grow roses, make cakes. I don't know. Do something that makes you happy, that you feel you need to do. Don't do it for fucking reasons that you don't understand, because you may get what you want and then it may be over. And then what? Why?
Yeah. It's like we have this conversation all the time. It's the process within itself should be more rewarding than the final product if you're doing it for the sole purpose of getting it out there.
Go back to what you said. When did you say it? Yesterday? It was either yesterday or today. Mm-hmm. About how you interpret information. Information is just that. It's neutral. It doesn't carry a positive or negative charge. It doesn't carry sad or happy. It's like reading the paper. It's just there. It's just what's happening. And how you react to that is absolutely your choice. Mm-hmm. Or it's an involuntary laugh or cry, but you, through the filter of your own being, are in charge of how information impacts you.
Yeah, I mean, everyone deals with the same sort of stimuli every day, and we all interact with the same world, but how you see something and how I see something is completely different. It's perception. It's from your past experiences. It's everything. And then how you decide to go forward with what you see and how you're going to react and what are you going to do with it.
How about you and I see something different? And how about we sit there and say, and one of us says, you know what? I'm going to make a conscious choice to interpret it differently. Yeah, but that's what it says. Okay? I don't have to get mad. Yeah, well, Trump's a fucking asshole. Okay. So, right?
Yeah.
You don't. So, what it means is you are prioritizing what you spend your time thinking about.
Exactly.
And going over, which ends up influencing what you do and how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever you are working on, means you're not doing something else. And it might mean you don't have the energy to do something else because you're burnt on this or you did that or what. Just saying, you know, it's not a very eloquent way to say it, but it's like you are a product of what you spend your fucking time thinking about, what you allow into your world. And whether you allow, nobody's like, you're not going to go live under a rock. You know, shit happens in the world and it's bad, and little kids die because they don't have food in Africa. And okay. What am I doing? What am I doing here now with what I've got? Am I going to sit down and watch CNN today? You know what? I might not, because I don't want my head filled with what I know is out there. I might just go and live my own life for a couple of days. Hey, guess what? If it's that important, I'm sure I'll find out. If we get nuked by fucking China, if the Yellowstone caldera explodes and the whole West is under lava, I'll get the message.
Yeah.
Beyond that, maybe I'm going to go do what I want to do. Maybe I'm going to go make that fucking recipe that I've been dreaming up, or maybe I'll just go to the beach and fucking lay around and have a beer, whatever. You know, that's living, and it's good living. That's the difference between perceiving your life as good or bad. It's taking what you got and finding a way to enjoy it, because it's in there. It's in there. It's just it's your perspective is something that you have control over.
Yeah.
Not always. It's harder to do than a lot of things, but the choice is ultimately ours.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get going.
No, you're good. I think you said it perfectly. It's
Now, mind you, I can't do it all the time. No, I'm serious.
I know.
It's easier to tell you.
Yeah.
But it works. It really does.
Yeah.
Some days you just, hey, you know what? I'm not answering the phone. Maybe I'm not going to work today. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. And tomorrow I'll care. But today I'm not going to care. I'm going to give myself a break. And sometimes you got to do it. And you got to do it for yourself, and you got to do it for what you perceive as your work. The work you want to do, not your job, unless it is what you want to do with your life. But what you perceive as what you feel you need to do. What you feel that after you've done it for fucking a 9 or 10 hour day, you sit down, you're wiped out, you're tired, you're dirty, and you just got a big friggin' shit-eating grin, and you're just like, well, that was fucking, yeah, that was cool, it was a good day.